Yo, what is going on, fellas? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic afternoon. Today we got the best budget beast for under 250,000 coins. I've made this video a few times now, keep increasing the price, and I feel like 250k the week of golden tickets is the perfect time to do it. So without further ado, let's slide over to my budget quarterbacking option. So at the quarterback position, I have Kirk Cousins, aka Crew, 98 overall. Going for the bare minimum 98s can sell for 205,000 coins. This is my starting quarterback, so, I have a lot of experience with this guy. Pause. He's a very good quarterback. 89 speed, great throwing stats all over the board, and he also gets a glowing X factor. We come down here, and we can see that he gets, where is it? Fearless, aka Crew, and then he also gets a pass lead elite, aka Crew. I personally run the pass lead elite, but I am thinking of switching over to Fearless because we are in a Fearless quarterbacking method. I don't enjoy the running gun. I've tried that one. You also get 0 AP Slinger, Hot Route Master for 1, Roaming Deadeye, and Set Feet Lead for 1. Overall, Kirk Cousins is a very good quarterback, and I understand why he's going for the bare minimum. Buy it now. Mystery pack glitches and all those things kind of led to this card going for so cheap. But I do not think he deserves to go for, the buy it now. There are worse quarterbacks selling for more than him. But to be completely honest with you, I would still rock with QB Bo. But hey, we can't have Bo Jackson everywhere on these lists, right? So for halfback, I feel like I have a little bit of an underrated card, at least a card that I do not see very often online. That is weekly wildcard Nike athlete Saquan Barkley. For 230-ish thousand coins, you guys get a 99 speed nutty card. Saquon's quick. He literally says on his item description, this item has maxed out speed. Saquon's also a bigger back at 233 pounds with the elusive archetype. So, Saquon's obviously going to play good. I feel like Saquon is one of those cards that no matter what his stats or abilities look like, his cards are going to be good. It's just kind of like how they make Saquon. Same thing with Aaron Donald cards. I feel like Saquon's just one of those guys in Madden. Ability-wise, though, he's nothing crazy. Obviously, he's not glowing, and obviously, Bo Jackson, Eric Dickerson, you can't compete with those guys. But, hey, for a lot of us, I feel like we're done with, the glowing meta. Saquon's a great option. 0 AP Energizer and Tank, and then Backyard and Evasive for 1 AP. All in all, cannot go wrong with Saquon Barkley for under 250,000 coins. Definitely a great option if you guys have not tried him out, for sure. So for receiver, I have 2 receiving options. First up, I got Puka Ngata, 97 speed, gets every single team chem. Main reason he's on this list, gets every single team chem. You guys run a theme team, go pick up Puka, boost it up to 99 speed. This is actually something that I need to do for my Commander's theme team. I don't have Puka, don't really know what I'm thinking because he's going for 235,000 coins. He is 6'1", 206 pounds, and a slot archetype. To be honest, one of the better slot receivers in the game, ability-wise. Nothing crazy discounted, but really, you're not going to pick up Puka to run abilities on him. You're picking him up to be that just slot guy. You make those, 3rd and 3 catches on slants, on drags. Puka will not be your number 1 receiver, but I don't feel like you're spending a budget option on your number 1 guy. And for, for your 2nd or 3rd string receiver, Puka Ngata cannot go wrong with him. Second option at receiver, I have Sun God, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I honestly think this guy could be your receiver 1. He is also going for like 30,000 coins cheaper than Puka Ngata. Hence why we decided to make the price range 250,000 coins because they're just nutty cards all over. You guys can't see this, but he's 6 foot, 197 pounds, slot wide receiver archetype. 98 speed, top tier. Great route running, perfect. After the catch, really good. That 84 break tackle just isn't realistic, but hey, we'll take it. Now, going to abilities, you guys can see he's got Route Tech, aka Crew. It's not Yak 'em Up, aka Crew glowing, but card can't be perfect. Whatever. Ability-wise, 0 AP Jukebox. I feel like that's enough said. Amon-Ra St. Brown for 200,000 coins. Fellas, it's got to be a gimme at this point. So at tight end, I have Big Yeti, Travis Kelce. I was really going to put Vernon Davis here, but I feel like I've made this video 17 times where Vernon Davis was my pick, so we're going to stay away from him. I like Big Yeti too a lot. 97 speed, 6'5", 260 pounds. Hits every single route running threshold. He is basically a big wide receiver that you can put on the line. This card is disgusting. Hits all the thresholds. Oh, and he is an AKA Crew, so, he gets Yak 'em Up AKA Crews. Come on. Ability-wise, nothing great for free, but, he gets the best glowing X Factor for receiving options. Cannot ask for much more. For about 230,000 coins, Big Yeti, great option. When I make these videos, we always skip over offensive line because I tell you boys, just go buy your go pick up your B&D options every single time you get. Don't spend coins. Just, you get a bunch of free offensive linemen, take them. Let's talk about left end. I have Christian Baymore here. This card is really good, very underrated. 90 speed is Very good on the left end. He is 6'4", 310 pounds, run stopping archetype. Cool. 99 tackling, awesome. 99 block shed, great. Ability wise is where this card kind of eats. No outsiders and inside stuff for free. I like it. Now listen, he is a edge rusher, but you can realistically just sub him in at defensive tackle. He also, I believe, gets DT secondary position for free inside stuff. I mean, what more could you really want for 200,000 coins, basically what we'll call it, because they can't go under. But yeah, Christian Baymore, great rushing option, especially if you want to put him in at defensive tackle. Next up, as more of a real edge rusher, get your quarterback, get your sacks, I have Roman Reigns. Again, when this promo came out, I thought this was the dumbest shit of all time. But now looking back on it, these cards are all super underrated. Terry Bradshaw, I think, is one of the more underrated cards. Gronk is a great option. And tight end and Roman Reigns is really good at edge rushing for basically the bare minimum because of the mystery pack real deal. We all know how crazy that was last weekend, and I'm, a little pissed we didn't get anything special this weekend, but hey, it'll play. 93 speed off your edge, awesome. 6'3", 287 pounds of pure muscle and just pause. Yeah, okay. We'll get back on track about talking about the card. 97 tackling, 98 hit power, great. This card eats off abilities. Unstoppable Force, Showtime too. It's too late to get the tokens now if you didn't get them, but if you did, run Roman Reigns. I'm sure you guys are. He's going for 200,000 coins if you're not. I don't necessarily think you need to run the X Factor on him for him to be successful. See that no outsiders is awesome. And for 200,000 coins, he doesn't have to be the focal point of your defense, but he also has the ability to with that token, that glowing token. But he doesn't need to be because, card's just all around really great. So for defensive tackle, it's really hard to find one that's under 250,000 coins because all the ones that get free inside stuff are one, not edge rushers, or not defensive tackles, they're edge rushers, or two, they are just super expensive because there's not many with free inside stuff. I have Dexter Lawrence here. Doesn't get free inside stuff, but he is a big body, and that's really what you want from the interior. The reason I don't recommend running an edge rusher inside is they're not as big. You see, you guys can't see this, but Dexter Lawrence is 342 pounds. I believe Christian Baymore wasn't even 300 pounds. That's really where you guys can, see the difference, and you guys can see that when you play. 80 speed is whatever. You're not putting this guy on your team to, get after the quarterback. He's going to stop the run. He's going to blow up the inside. And really, I like this card a lot. One, he's going to be glowing. Elevated Force is cool. But he also gets insane amount of discounted abilities. Inside stuff for one is awesome. Run stopper, interior threat, unpredictable, under pressure, secure tackler. There are so many different ways to build this Dexter Lawrence card. For about 150,000 coins, you cannot go wrong with him. I promise you boys that. So TJ Watt is my budget left outside linebacker, and boys, I would not know anything about this card if it wasn't for the NFL draft mode. So shout out EA for that one, giving me TJ Watt. This card is really good though, just pure stat wise. 97 speed, 95 excel, 6'4", 252 pounds. You're probably not picking up this card to user on him, but you are going to pick him up to rush. 1 AP edge threat, okay, but tackle supreme for 1 and strip specialist under pressure for 1. Really good. You're picking up TJ Watt to go off your edge. If that's what you're looking for from your linebackers, I believe TJ Watt is one of the better options, and he's only 150k, so hey. Yeah, so I have Isaiah Simmons at middle linebacker, the best budget user, hands down in the game, going for under 100,000 coins on Xbox, because it's the better console. 97 speed, plays like a safety, hits like a linebacker, 6'4", 238 pounds, great tackling stats, amazing coverage stats, and then ability-wise, he is a Combine player. So he gets Avalanche, NFL Combine, probably the one you want to run on him. Lurk Artist, I don't even think that works as good because he gets 0 AP Lurk Artist. He also gets, that's it for free, but honestly, that's all you really need on this Isaiah Simmons card. He just, you need a user, Isaiah Simmons for under 100k. I mean, come on. At right outside linebacker, I also went with more of a edge rushing option with Joey Porter. Again, not the craziest options here for this price range with the right outside linebacker position because the top guys are going for so much, and I just couldn't really see it worth it for anyone else. Again, I think Bo Jackson is your best bang for your buck value here. He has a right outside linebacker card, and if you're looking for someone to use her on at this position, go Bo Jackson. But if you want a rusher, you can't really go wrong with Joey Porter. 94 speed, 97 excel, 6'3", 248 pounds. Ability-wise, he doesn't get anything crazy. He gets Lurk Artist for free. 1 AP Edge Threat is cool. I mean, this card is just cool. I don't think he's necessarily worth 250,000 coins, but I do think he is still considered a budget beast because, he is the best 98 option you can buy if that's really what you're worried about. But honestly, Bo Jackson, again, your best option here. So at the defensive back position, I have 2 cards for you. First up, Chris Harris Jr., who I personally used my AKA tokens on. Fellas, I should have waited till Richard Sherman, but hey, in patience, I'll get ya, I guess. 248k just made the list too. Let's talk about him though. 98 speed, top tier, 5'10", 199 pounds, slot archetype, perfect. Baked in secure tackler is really why this card is so good. The way I play defense, I'm always blitzing at least one of my corner, usually on the side that they're running the ball on, and let me just tell you boys, this Chris Harris Jr. has blown up more Eric Dickersons or Bo Jacksons than my entire defensive line. This card is so good, and oh, not to mention, he gets a stack of mid-zone, flat zone, and pick artist. Yeah, Chris Harris Jr., you guys have 248,000 coins laying around, you need a defensive player, go pick up this card. I don't recommend anyone more than Chris Harris Jr. Went a little bit cheaper here, but I like Marshon Lattimore too. 98 speed, Sugar Rush. He's going for the bare minimum. Great coverages, to be honest. Nothing crazy ability-wise, but honestly, Marshon Lattimore is just one of those players that historically in Madden, like I was saying with Saquon, and like I was saying about Aaron Donald, just plays good on my squads. I had this card for a minute. I really enjoyed him, and definitely if you guys are sitting around 200k, you need a DB. Marshon Lattimore is not a bad option. So at the free safety position, again, a big difference in prices, but Tyran Matthew is not terrible. The Ring of Honor promo is cool because it gave us some 98s that are super cheap, like Joey Porter Jr., Tyran Matthew. Both these cards really good. 246,000 coins is not too bad whatsoever. He's a little bit on the smaller side at 5'9", 190, but 97 speed, really can't complain. 96 man, 98 zone, really good tackling as well. I'm assuming he doesn't get anything crazy ability-wise. Deep in zone is cool for free, and so is Pick Artist. You're probably picking up this card running deep in zone and pick artist for 246,000 coins. He is a great budget option, but honestly, if you guys are going to spend a lot of coins on one position, I recommend it being your safeties. There's a big price gap between 250 and like 400k value of safeties. It's definitely worth, spending a little bit more to get the better guy. There are a lot more strong safety than free safety options. Cam Curl, Kyle Hamilton, all great options. But for me personally, I have Rodney Harrison here. 250,000 coins. Right on the line. Perfect. This card is a freak. 97 speed, 97 excel. Great. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about the stats. They're so good. The only issue with this card, 90 man coverage is not great. But if you run a zone coverage scheme, you never run man, it doesn't matter then. I know, like, a man coverage team has to be all mommy's credit card, and, like, hey, do we all have that? I don't know. 98 zone, though, elite. Ability-wise, on Rodney, Tackle Supreme, Pick Artist, Mid-Zone, all for free. Deep in zone for 1, Rodney Harrison, a great budget option for 250,000 coins. Let's talk special teams for about 10 seconds. Use your free AANHPI, Young Wei Koo, max amount 299 overall. I promise you it's worth it. For punter, you probably all got a free Pat McAfee for just logging in. If that's not your starting punter, well, that's on you. And fellas, those are the best budget beasts at every single position for under 250k. If you guys are new here, you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the subscribe button. We're on the road to 1k, and I promise you are going to want to be here for that. We got a lot of special things planned for Madden 25 and the future. So with that all said, I'll catch you boys later. Peace.